Hello world, it's Alan here. So at the start of this month, January 2021, I stood on my scales for the first time in a very, very long time. And I discovered that I was literally off the scale. So I'm doing something about it. I am getting out of the house every day to do a little bit of exercise and I'm cutting down on what I'm eating. So I'm inviting you to come with me on my own personal journey through this process of improving my lifestyle by making small changes to my life day to day. The two changes I've made this month are recording everything I'm eating on an app, MyFitnessPal, and I'm also wearing one of these fitness trackers to record how many steps I'm doing each day. So for the entirety of the first week of this exercise, I was weighing myself every day. My scales were still off the scale. And at the end of that week, it started to show a real number, which was 181 kilograms. Now, that was the first time I think I can depend upon that scale because it was off the scale, I can't really trust the numbers that were coming to the app. I was still getting numbers. I'm not sure I trust them, so I'm not really counting them. So now that I believe that I can trust what my scales are telling me, I started the week at 181 kilograms and I am ending the week at 178 kilograms. Now, what's interesting there is you can see there's a plateau. This is actually a very common effect at the very start of a weight loss program. So you go down in weight very quickly for the first couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then you suddenly hit a hurdle. And that hurdle often is a barrier that can make people disheartened at what they're doing. I've kept my daily routine largely similar. All I've done is I've cut down on what I'm eating. I haven't really changed what I'm eating. I've just cut down on how much of it I'm eating. So I wanted to find out what is going on. It's a very common effect at the start of a reduction in calories. Your body has reacted to the sudden change in the balance of the energy it's getting from your food and has instead turned down to alternative sources of energy from your muscles and your liver in easily consumable glycogen. So the primary effect that I've been seeing in this first 2 weeks has actually been a loss of water. Now, where we want to get to is for the body to take its energy from fat reserves, but your body is working against you and it's going to do everything it possibly can to not touch those fat reserves because your fat is as nature's way of keeping you alive in a famine. So yeah, in the first couple of weeks, I'll have lost some fat, I'll have also lost some muscle, but the primary thing that I will have lost is liquid and water, essentially, from the easily accessible energy sources containing sugars that the body could rapidly gain energy from. So given my weight is currently plateaued, it's probably telling me that I've hit that point where the easy to consume energy has been used up. And I'm now facing the first hurdle in the journey, which is caused by the fact that the body is now adapting again. So rather than the completely unsustainable rapid loss that you see at the very beginning, we're now entering perhaps what is going to be the more sustainable rate of weight loss. And as you can see, it is slow. It is way, way slower than certainly I would like. But much of the advice I've seen is that a healthy rate of weight loss is as low as £1 a week, maybe £2 a week, somewhere in that vicinity. And that would be a healthy, sustainable rate of loss. Now that's only half a kilogram to a kilogram. And I have got a long, long way to go. At the very least, 100 kilograms is my ultimate goal. So that means that if I can sustain the maximum rate of healthy weight loss of a kilogram a week, that is still going to take 100 weeks. That's 2 years. Even if I'm going around about £1 a week, about half a kilogram a week, well, that's 4 years. So this is not going to be a quick fix. We're going to hit a bunch of these hurdles along the way, and this is just the first one. quick check-in on the exercise. As you can see, I've been keeping up with my daily walks. So one of the things that I have found is that having gone out for a walk every day around the block, that's become much, much easier. So I'm going to make a small change this week. I'm going to increase the distance that I'm walking by a little bit and see how I get on with that. So here's a summary of all the measurements taken to date. We're about to enter week 3. Thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. I'll see you next Monday.